those two dudes, or however many it was, seems like they've been on TV yapping, right? All right, let's see what they got to say, because, child, you know. The neighborhood talk. Let me read the neighborhood talk comment, though. Commentary, though. It says, y'all believe them? MAGA debaters who invaded TSU claim they didn't know it was an HBCU before going on campus. We didn't do it intentionally. Neighbors, get into this. In typical fashion, the MAGA debaters who invaded Tennessee State University are now insisting that they are the victims in the situation and are claiming that they were treated unfairly by the students in university. Lance Johnston, wow, that sounds like a black name, and Cam Higbee, that does not, sat down with News 2 in Nashville to discuss why they decided to go to TSU to debate such controversial topics. Johnston and Higbee, who make up the Fearless Debates group, say they've been going to college campuses to honor Charlie Kirk and the work he did with Turning Point USA. They explain how they want to go to places where they can debate people who think differently than them, and going to conservative colleges is counterproductive. They claim they just drove to Nashville to find a school to set up shop, but they insist that they were unaware TSU was an HBCU until the night before, with Johnston claiming he didn't know until they actually got there. Now, allegedly, they said that they were supposed to be, they had reached out. When we were talking about this yesterday or the day before, somebody had said that they had reached out to them, according to what happened on Jason Whitlock's show, if I'm not mistaken. So did you reach out or did you not? Did you not know or did you know? And if you knew the day before, you still went, child, these people full of shit. I told y'all that, period, point blank. It don't make no sense. Oh, we didn't know. Miss me with that bullshit. But let's hear what the news got to say, child.
After two conservative activists made an unannounced visit to Tennessee State University. The pair was eventually escorted off of campus by police as angry students gathered around. News 2's Kenley Hargett reports on the aftermath of that event.
You want to talk to people who disagree with you, you go to the place where people are likely to disagree with you.
Students said after two conservative activists made an unannounced visit to Tennessee State University. The pair was eventually escorted off of campus by police as angry students gathered around. News 2's Kenley Hargett reports on the aftermath of that event.
You want to talk to people who disagree with you, you go to the place where people are likely to disagree with you.
Students visibly upset at a conservative group showing up to their university unannounced. The group is on a nationwide college tour to honor Charlie Kirk and to open dialogue on various political topics. Tuesday, they chose Tennessee State University, where they set up two controversial signs in front of their table. One saying, DEI should be illegal, and the other, deport all illegals now. Let's talk. I sat down with two members of the group on why they chose to come to an HBCU.
We kind of just drive places and then we end up in a city. We pick a city and then we just go to that city and then we kind of figure out what universities are there. We didn't know that TSU was an HBCU until the night before. He didn't know until we got on campus.
Students upset after two conservative activists
until they told him on campus.
The university has released a statement about the event, saying university policy requires any demonstration or protest activity requires advance approval and permitting. The group told me they reached out to TSU for approval, but could not reach them. They believe even if they had approval, they still would have been met with anger.
I don't know what would have been different about the situation. We probably would have been posted up in the exact same spot. The exact same people would have been on campus and they would have had the exact same mindset.
The group plans to continue their tour of speaking at colleges and universities, but they still don't plan to announce where they will speak next due to safety concerns. TSU says they will continue to uphold university policies and ensure campus remains a safe, welcoming, and orderly environment for all members of their community. Reporting in Nashville, Kenley Hargett, News.
MAGA supporters invaded our HBCU.
All right. I'll mute it now. I didn't want to hit it again in case I didn't want it to mess up again. My bad, y'all. All right, so all this we didn't know is bullshit. I don't care. I ain't trying to hear no shit about the word invaded. I don't give a shit about none of that bullshit. Or what if, how about? These MFers knew what the fuck they was doing. They knew why they did it. They did it on purpose. And that's it, that's all. I don't care if they riding around and getting it, and just gonna pull up on some school. But I thought that you was trying to get permission. Like, they lying. I don't care. And they went to this school on purpose. in order to get a rise out of people so that they can then say, because the dude just said a second ago that we were met with whatever it is he said, basically, I don't know, resistance, whatever he said, but we would still have been met with the same. Yeah, you would have, because that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. So now they can be on TV, they can be on Jason Whitlock, they can be on this or that, to say the sad ass story, right? On how we didn't know. Please miss me with that bullshit. You don't, just like Nicole said, they say they were looking for non-conservative colleges. That means you had to do some sort of research. Exactly. Play that shit with somebody the fuck else. And the people there played right into it. The best thing, if they end up coming on another campus, would be to ignore them and let the oppressors deal with them. Ignore them and let the oppressors deal with them. Because like I said yesterday, and y'all said, that you can freely go on campuses if you want to, and maybe you can. I don't know. I ain't been to college in a long ass time, but I know the colleges in the area, they got security, they got guards. You got to be let in sometimes. Depending on what's going on, you just can't get on there anytime in any old way, in any old fashion that you want to. Again, that might not be the same everywhere, but that's what I see in the area, right? Fine. You go wherever you want, fine. That don't mean that you can set up a fucking shop. Because like I said yesterday, you could be selling hot dogs if you want to. That don't mean that you can go over there and set up your hot dog stand without having a daggone permit to do so. So they knew what they was doing. And now they got the story that they wanted. Now they're going to be pushed. Now they're going to be seen. And now they're going to be out here doing even more. And when they show up at the next HBCU, those people at that HBCU should do exactly what I said. Ignore them MFers and let them daggone oppressors take care of it. Because now that's why he just now said that's the way they act, basically. That's what he just said. This is just how they act. That's the narrative. Now, you look at it however the fuck you want. I don't care, but I don't care what y'all say. These motherfuckers did this shit on purpose, and they did it for whatever their reasons are. Ain't no honoring Charlie Kirk. Y'all, please. You think Charlie Kirk just started showing up at places? I don't know, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that he cleared it with the freaking schools first. And since he had security and everything set up and placed around, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that he contacted the schools in advance. So all this just bringing your picnic table and setting up the sign that you made in your garage, maybe by your little brothers and sisters, you could kiss my black ass with that bullshit, because I don't believe it. Bullshit. I said that. I meant that. Moving on to more important things. Jim.